they've got their priorities mixed up. And so I want to illustrate this. I'm going to need a volunteer here. Let me pick Brian. Come on, Brian. Come on up here. I know you didn't raise your hand, but I'm going to pick you anyway. Just want to, that's just it goes to show you got to be awake. You got to be ready, okay? All right, so here it is. Brian, you want to take this. This is going to represent God, okay? He created the whole world. So this is God. Put this in your hand. All right, and what you need to do is you got to hold on to God, and you got to pick from all these other priorities and try to get that into your hand. But you can't flip your hand back over. You just got to keep it like this. So we're going to give him 10 seconds to pick up as many coins as possible. All right, in 10 seconds. So let's see how he does. And if you drop one, then you lose everything that you picked up. All right, you ready? Let's count it down. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. He did pretty good, but he did turn his hand over, so I'm sorry. I got it. Yeah.
Everybody fell.
But if you look inside of here, there's a $1 here, so I'll give that to you. So good job, all right? Awesome job. Thank you. God offers us so much more. We don't have to go looking for these other priorities, and it just is impossible to hang on to God as number one priority, then bring in all these other priorities, and they get in the way. He has to be first. He has to be the number one priority in our lives. And so how do we know what those priorities are? Well, Jesus told us. He summarized all the law and the prophets from the Old Testament in Matthew 22, 37 through 40. And it says this. And he said to him, "You shall love the Lord your God with all your heart, with all your soul, with all your mind. This is the great and first commandment. And a second is like it. You shall love your neighbor as yourself. On these two commandments depend all the law and all the prophets." You see, if you want to analyze where your priorities need to be, you analyze it through those two commandments. Love the Lord with all your heart, with all your soul, all your mind, all your strength, and love your neighbor as yourself. And that's how you can prioritize your whole life.